Mama said I ain't right, got a bad streak a mile long. Oh, my soul is dark as night, what feels right is always wrong. Whoa, like a hard, hard rain. Ain't no hero, honey, no angel face. Oh, I ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel. I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to prove. Oh, I ain't no saint.
Welcome to Shooting the Shite. Uh, we are missing one individual at the moment. He will be along a little late. I will use this opportunity to quickly announce this. We can bring to you now the Shooting the Shite store, full of numerous products and possibilities, including this new T-shirt recently released as a way to admit when we here on Shooting the Shite can be wrong. The Vin Vine Iron Bison, Slayer of Iron Bison T-shirt, courtesy of Shooting the Shite. Uh, Someone should send this to Lee somewhere. Uh, just let him know we had to. Auschwitz, it appears, has won. You can find that along with one of our partners in crime missing in action tonight, Altar Boy, available in this lovely sticker for
I
your
like how it
printer.
acts like an actual milk carton. I know that's the point, but it's really detailed on it. How
And the t-shirt here, both on shootingtheshite.tmail.com, which you can find on the interwebs. It is out there. Um, so yes, you can also find it on our Facebook page or our link tree, or other places and things such as that. I am currently rambling, and that is about it. So,
yes,
bro, what product are you most excited for on the new Shooting the Shite shop, or have you not even taken the time to look
I
through it?
looked at it. I screenshot the sticker. I love the sticker of Blair. It is probably the funniest thing I seen with the idea of it with the missing milk carton style. I'm like, when you
Yeah.
said you did plan on doing that, I was like, I'm sold already because it's funny, it's ironic, and because that he is missing.
And it debuts on the week that he is, in fact, missing. And you
Yes.
can get that sticker for about $4.
That's
Uh,
not even bad. Most people pay stickers for like $5 or something.
So feel free to get your missing altar boy sticker and slap them in bathrooms around America, and then take a picture of your shit and send it into the contest. You can find it on our Facebook page. It is the contest to win the 4 pack of toilet paper that may or may not be previously handled. We are having difficulties in procuring the actual item said for prize, but you may submit those to the Facebook event page. You can find it there. People love to wake up in the morning and find pictures of poo in their timeline. Trust me, I heard about it already. And for those who don't know, this is what that looks like. DJ Poo, uh, the first submission to the contest. Um, I'm bet you're glad you tuned in at this point. I know I am. Mm. So, topic of tonight while we wait for our New Zealand friend, Rook. this
Yes.
past weekend we had a premium live. You probably did you even watch it? The Elimination Chamber.
I was in a group chat or at a store at a comic store here and watching it, so I know a little bit what's going on.
Oh, so you didn't even watch the show.
Well, I did, but I didn't fully like see the actual matches. But I seen highlights and hear from the boys' perspective on the group
So
call.
you didn't watch the show.
And the yes and no is complicated.
See, that's that, that's that's the thing about some of these things. You have to actually watch them to appreciate the little things that you might see in highlights here or there. But there's so much more to it than just the highlights. Um, so what you're saying is you have no wealth or depth of appreciation for this show because you just didn't think it was worth watching. Wow, Sami Zayn would be very disappointed that on the night
I
that
saw
his
the best
boyhood
of that.
dream did not come true, you couldn't even be bothered to watch it
I
happen.
saw like
Wow, how
the song came
insulting.
home when it was mid
Why
end.
do you hate Sami Zayn? Is it
I
because of
don't
the whole Syrian thing? Are you like anti-Syrian? Is
know. Either because, if I do hate Sammy, it's because I'm from Pensacola because I'm representing my hometown.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Because Roman's from Pensacola, so I'm trying to.
Oh,
Ow, my ankle. Ah.
I see.
Oh, it is Blair already on the. For someone that's supposed to be busy working, he's already commenting.
Is he? Is he altar boy? I agree. It's a shame. And for those of you who are just tuning in, wow, my English maybe no be so good right now. Huh. You can catch a little bit of history tonight as we debut the Altar Boy Missing in Action T-shirt, which you can catch on the website that I mentioned earlier, which you can also find on our Facebook page. He's in the comment section. We found him already. Thank you for the well of support. Now buy a T-shirt so that we can commemorate this moment. And if you don't want to buy a T-shirt and you think that's a little too much, you can spend significantly less and still join the cause, right? And buy a sticker. Super cheap. Trust me. Good stuff. I sell good. You find you like.
I do say, like, for the spots that I have seen that surprised me in elimination is that we had a first ever U.S. title defending in the chamber. I was surprised to have a mid title and a major pay per view match as the chamber. That part did got me off guard when I first heard the announcement because you never expect them to have that for the U.S. title. And some of the spots I've seen is ridiculous with Montez Ford.
He looked good. One of my favorite parts actually of the chamber was Bronson Reed.
Mm-hmm.
He looked fantastic, even the way he was taken out. Um, he didn't actually get hit with a finisher per se, but he did get a whole hell of a lot of actual, basically super kicks to the face to put him down. Um, he came out looking pretty good. They actually teased something on Raw a couple nights later that I'm actually super interested in seeing just because of their wrestling styles, and that's Bronson Reed versus Otis.
That could work out.
Like that, I think that would be a fantastic little like. That'd be kind of cool.
And I know that let's see here. My favorite I saw a
In
photo
a
with
Snickers
the
match,
hmm?
they could be the Snickers match.
Okay, okay.
Bronson Reed's so angry because he's hungry. He just needs to eat a Snickers.
Eat a Snickers. I could see that. I've seen something like that happen.
Yeah, and then boom.
I with I don't know, with Otis right now, it seems like they kind of like redoing the Mandy Rose storyline a bit with this new
Maxine.
supermodel chick. And I'm like, why are you retelling this story? It worked before with Mandy, but I don't think it will work for this new chick. I don't think it's going to have the same chemistry. But that's not when we ever start talking about Raw.
I believe Otis is a very charismatic man who can make anything work with anyone.
Yeah, that's true. I was when he brought back doing the worm during one match, and I was like, I popped. Yeah, because it's like I miss when he did the worm or the
The
caterpillar,
caterpillar.
and it was like you would think no one else would use that type of move, but he pulled it off. It fits him. He can be serious all he wants to be, but that's your move. You had to stick with it, but that's all I had to say every time I see the caterpillar.
It's like a little bulldozer.
I know that one thing I was surprised at who's in it was I want to see Sammy. No, not Sammy. Was the Gargano
Gargano?
and Seth? Those two, like almost killed each other, and it's just awesome how those two work chemistry worked when they were in the chamber. I don't think they ever wrestled against each other. If I remember correctly, I don't think they ever did. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. But that whole chamber, like I loved every part. Everyone looked good to me in that. Um, like it was actually a pretty good combination of folks. I liked the Gargano Rollins stuff, even on the top of the chamber. That little moment where they just paused and then started beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Um, I liked Austin Theory winning. I liked even the Logan Paul interference, and I know that is something that AB would heavily disagree with because he would hate it.
Oh,
AB has
Been
been
found.
found.
I have been found. I've been discovered. Sorry to make the milk carton completely irrelevant now, but I'll probably go missing again. I really
Okay, you can
wasn't
still
sure
buy
if
it.
I wasn't really sure if I was gonna make it in, but I got up here. I'm at work and I realized, holy shit, the place is dead. So coming through all right.
yeah, you're fine.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
For the most part. A little splotchy at the end, but that's why you're under the shit logo.
I mean, it only makes sense.
It
So
does.
what have I missed?
It does. Well, you have a sticker.
Well,
We're gonna show that again.
okay. I didn't know about the sticker.
$4.
$4. Nice.
To be honest, the sticker was a lot better with make it look like in the milk carton photo better as a sticker than the shirt because the shirt is just like
There's the
you
shirt.
don't see like the milk carton style with the shirt, more with the sticker. It's just
You will also be able to get that design in a number of ways. In fact, you can get a 1,000-piece puzzle of that picture to put together at home
Oh,
when you're just shooting the shite, you know.
let's go.
you need to buy it just to have your own puzzle, just
Yeah,
as a segment to see how
I'll make my
funny
own
you do.
puzzle. Maybe I'll make a fucking
There's
character out of the
Clan.
podcast.
Right
Persona, I
there's
don't know.
LZ. Zelzy says hi, Josh.
Zells. Hello there. Would you believe Brooke comes on to talk about a wrestling show that she didn't actually watch?
I
Blasphemy. Shame.
I again, I was in a group call while the whole pay per view was starting. While they were talking about it, so in my point of view, it still counts.
In
Hey, I
maybe
was
the
in. Hey,
laziest way
I was
possible.
in a call during the show too, but I was still able to watch the show, so no excuse.
I
So
watched
we're
the
talking
whole show twice,
twice.
and the
It was
press
a really good
conference.
show. It was a really good show.
I left it on in the background while I was doing other shit for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I have been okay as I continue to be okay on the wrestling front. Uh, if Bobby Bates swings by tonight, he might appreciate the Dalton Castle
Oh, let's
Nice.
shirt
go.
for tonight. It was a Christmas present from a coworker of mine. And check this out. Oh,
Hey.
oh.
Hello. Look, this isn't a professional podcast. You can't expect professionalism from me. Okay? You just can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't.
It's impossible for me to expect professionalism from Captain Beaver.
Good. I'm glad we're
It's
on the same page.
it's Dildo Man, Captain Dildo Man. Look, we're in the process
Look,
of making merchandise.
he will
Brand
always
names
be.
are important. Captain Dildo Man, Altar Boy. It's
I'm sorry,
settled.
he will always be Captain Beaver to me. It just sounds better.
I have a artist working on a design concept for the Sisker Size Me T-shirt. Uh, I'm gonna get the Demogorgon penis with the hashtag Sisker Size Me over the opening. It's
Nice.
yeah.
Dude,
I'm buying 6. I'm gonna just give them to people.
just, there you go.
Yeah. I just can't leave any near school or the playground.
One of the kids goes to school here. Have a shirt. Here, kid.
I went to a local artist I'm familiar with, a girl I met when I was working in the local Price Chopper deli. She drew a comic of me as the deli guy, uh, who ham slapped people as my super thing. It was awesome, absolutely awesome.
Is she the same one that drew the Kiwi Killer picture for me?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Should be a good picture then.
So Brooke didn't watch the show that we're talking about tonight.
What show?
The Elimination
I
Chamber.
normally
I
decided
didn't
to
watch it
go to
either.
a comic shop
What the
alone
fuck?
with indie show mostly. I just
Uh,
found out the pay per view that week.
this professionalism is reason number. AB, you got to start writing these down. 32,000. 503 that we are better than Markiplier.
I'm gonna make a note of that right now. What'd you say it was?
Timestamp
32,000
also
something?
503.
503.
I also am going to make a note of my own 19 minutes. Look for a clip. Yep. See, this is how unprofessional we are. You are hearing us make notes about the podcast we're trying to get you to listen to so that we can make snippets to make other people listen to the podcast that you might already be listening to. Because this is how you do this in this day and age. Holy shit, there's a lot to it. That's all I'm saying.
Let's see. What was 19 minutes?
That's the reason about Markiplier.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad I came in for this.
Oh yeah, riveting. Hey, we're live, pal.
Oh yeah.
Things you probably shouldn't say with a prostitute.
Yeah, that
Unless
probably
you
wouldn't go over very well.
really don't care.
Excuse me.
The unprofessionalism from this young lady is astounding. But it's 2023. They can burp however they want to. Uh, I think I know what you meant in the first episode. Uh, I think I figured out where that bar hit and where I'm. It already surpassed.
Was
Fuck
there
it.
ever a bar for the show? There was no bar for the show. Come on.
How much did we determine last week it was to get Brooke to show us a nipple?
25,000.
25,000.
remember.
Guys, you can hit that up through our Patreon, through our I don't know anywhere. Buy stuff from our shop; it will work too.
And please don't, because I don't really want to see that.
Ah, ratings.
Oh.
So then, I guess we're not really talking about the Elimination Chamber. If
Well, I
nobody
mean, we can.
watched.
We can leave these two out, and because I watched it.
Okay.
I looked up the results.
Okay.
I guess I
We
kind of.
watched the
I am
show. They at
happy
least
to
know
know.
the basics. They know the basics. We watched the show, so
I am
Still
happy
don't.
for
Oh, you're so much better than me because you sat down for 4 hours and watched a WWE premium live event. How much better than me you are. Oh dear Lord, let me bow to you.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh
okay.
no, I don't know. You're gonna hate me, Blair, for saying it. You almost look like Dominic Mysterio.
I mean, literally everyone on this fucking show has said that the whole damn time. So
You're only missing a bandana.
I mean,
Okay, at least
hey,
that's someone else's. Oh, you're not drinking pink this time. You're drinking red. How disgrace! Pink lemonade.
oh, I don't have any actually. I'm all out. I need to get some more. I wrote down on the timestamps because I thought we were about to start talking about Chamber, and then we didn't. So now I just put a question mark there instead. It went from being a statement, Elimination Chamber, to Elimination.
Okay. Women's match. I guess we kind of expected, but I didn't want it. I wanted to see Raquel win. I really did. I think Raquel and Bianca would be a fantastic WrestleMania matchup because of their size against one another, and it represents again that NXT. Whether you want to make a new star, whether you want to let Bianca continue just a little longer, you're not really doing anything different on the Asuka end. I think that's a better matchup overall to see for that reason. But I
my
guess we'll get
my thing
Asuka.
on it was like Raquel's not even on the Raw. She's on SmackDown. So why is she getting a Raw win?
That is she even on? She is on SmackDown roster, so it
Yeah,
doesn't make no
she's
sense.
not even on the Raw roster. So why is she? Liv Morgan too. Liv Morgan's on. Why are they getting Raw Women's title? Brands.
Because the SmackDown Championship is spoken for by the winner of Raw, by the Women's Royal Rumble winner who is on Raw.
Let's see. Who else on the Raw Women's roster?
I don't know. I don't pay
Let's
attention
see.
to women's roster that much.
Is AB at work right now?
I am.
He
This is
is.
great. You're the only one actually getting paid to be here.
I know, right?
I love it.
At least someone's making something.
The
I mean, I spent the day doing something really, really important. I made a bunch of T-shirts. For instance, our apology for being wrong, I guess, because the Iron Bison lost to Vin Vine in the independent uh, judging panel. So there's the Slayer of the Iron Bison Vin Vine T-shirt available on Shooting the Shite now. Unlike EFED After Dark, our friends, uh, we did provide a T-shirt for him before they did. He hasn't even been on the show yet, so I guess that means he is now contracted for appearance, I think.
happens sometimes.
I know right now, back in EWA, we have Mason versus Bison coming up. I'm kind of torn on that end.
Well, we do have a toilet paper agreement to do with that. Potentially.
The loser gets, what was it? The loser gets their
The
face
number
printed
two.
on toilet paper?
The number two.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a tough one. Like I've already watched Dylan's, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Have you I seen Mason's promo first before I saw Lee's promo.
I don't think has Lee posted
He
yet.
did.
Oh, he did.
It's 12 minutes long.
Oh shit.
I'm
Okay.
not watching either of them unless I have to for any reason.
A 12-minute promo. What are you trying to make a
I know.
fucking episode for? Go away.
I know. I said the same thing to Lee. I'm like, why the fuck are people doing 10-minute promos?
I asked Mason on in a group chat about that. Like, he rarely does that long time of promo. But be honest, watching it doesn't even feel like it. It doesn't even feel like for being that long with Mason.
I'll say this. I think Dylan could have cut his in half, and it would have.
Mm-hmm.
Once it got past about the 6.5 minute mark, it felt like it started dragging to me.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Ugh. Why?
Well, he watched the 10-minute one, not the 12-minute one.
Oh,
I haven't
still,
watched. I haven't watched Lee's yet, but I'll probably watch that one too.
All I know is I feel sorry for the judges. That's all I have to say. Because they had to watch, if I remember my time right, they have to watch.
Well, at least they're only like one promo, right?
Yeah.
So like they're not like doing a series. Like it's just one promo. So.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So,
yeah, that's what I've probably seen. This one promo against them.
Now, if it was like a series of 10-minute promos, and like, if y'all can have fun with that shit, I ain't having nothing to do with it. But just one apiece. Okay. Whatever.
So, about the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, about the Elimination Chamber.
I
think Asuka winning was. I felt like it was kind of the obvious pick. There really wasn't. I mean, if you look at who was actually on the Raw side, Carmella fighting for the title at WrestleMania, no.
I could have seen it.
Natalia, no. Not
he never do anything with Natty.
No.
Does anyone actually like Natalia?
Do what?
Does anyone actually like Natalia? I can't stand it.
I don't hate Natalia. The problem is she's been exactly the same since 2008.
Except for the plastic surgery.
Yes.
Oh, no, she's changed a lot.
She's like
yeah, the plastic surgery, she got her hair. It's all over the place with Natty.
Yeah, it's like she's just like personality-wise, she hasn't really changed that much. She's just kind of literally her entire personality is
my dad, my uncle.
Bret Hart's my uncle. That's it. So who cares? um, the ones they brought from SmackDown, Raquel, Liv kind of had her moment. I feel like there's still something missing with Raquel. Honestly, I'm not sure the package isn't complete just yet.
It's a push.
I wasn't really that impressed with her in the match. She came off really kind of clunky at times. Um, so I think Asuka was kind of the I mean, Asuka was the predictable one, but the right one. I would say for me.
How I like about the whole Oscar situation for me because she's the first woman to ever won the Rumble, Money in the Bank, and Elimination Chamber. And
She's got her a good Hall of Fame run going.
like she's like people tell me that how she's becoming now because it reminds them of what she used to be back in New Japan with this mean streak she's been going. And
Mhm.
it's like if she becomes that side fully, maybe it'd be an interesting turn for her in the future. But
Yeah.
we
I
don't
mean,
know until
I think she's winning the title. I think that's what's happening. I think she's beating Bianca.
Bianca did have the hell of the title for a long time now, so I guess it's time for someone to hold
It'll
change
be
it.
a year. It'll be a year at WrestleMania that she's been champion.
Yeah, so this is probably a
So
good time for her to start changing. Because
yeah, because her ex kind of getting a little stale. Also,
mm-hmm.
she needs to change things up a bit. Maybe go heel or something.
I can see her being as a heel because she has her own weapon with her whip hair that she has. Like if you were a heel with that ability with that whip of a hair, like you don't like
Yeah,
I can't I get no disqualification for using my own hair.
yeah.
For, like
A part of your body. How can it be an illegal?
right?
I just want to drop the reason I could say I could understand Mella or even Mella working out is I do recall I'd seen something about Corey Graves being cleared to compete,
Oh yeah.
and an easy way to launch a return and also launch a singles career is a simple Montez Ford and Bianca Belair versus Mella and Graves at like WrestleMania Backlash after the fallout from WrestleMania. Um,
I think we found out about he was cleared after the elimination chamber, so that's what had happened afterwards. So then we found out it was after the chamber or before the chamber. We found out he was cleared.
a while though.
I
I
feel
mentioned,
like he's been. I feel like it's been known that he's been cleared for like months.
yeah.
'Cause, I feel like he said something about it a long time ago, and he just like repeated it recently that he was in fact
The
cleared.
thing about me with Graves, like when I first saw his NXT stuff, I'm not gonna lie.
These dates that I'm seeing on Google say that it was like February last year.
Oh, okay, so he's been
I
cleared for a
mean,
while
people
See,
now.
thought he posed to people wanted to stop posting want to see him be in the Rumble as a surprise entrant, but that
but
didn't.
hold on. Now, you can't tell me it would be great to see at this point in time a Corey Graves being able to get back in the ring and sport a kind of more. He's always had the look, but maybe a little more punk attitude. Uh, and I'm just saying it could be funny,
I would. It would be. I'd be totally for having Corey Graves wrestling again. 'Cause I
especially
enjoy it.
especially because Mela is everything AJ isn't, and it would be a total mockery in the process. Let him use the Pepsi plunge.
Oh,
Call it the grave drop or gravestone or some
Shallow
stupid
grave.
generic. Some
Shallow
even
graves.
even like a rip off of Otis. Yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, no. Make it as cheesy as possible in the process too.
I think the biggest issue with like Corey, kind of at the end of Corey's like run before he retired, was like where he's like a leg based submission guy. He's kind of boring and annoying.
And
Because
hold
he
on,
just
and hold on. But wait, there's more.
okay, hit us with it, Billy Mays.
Corey Graves gets a bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
This bodyguard is someone who's also old guard in his estimation. Someone who was there back then. You get the opportunity to one last time reinvent a new Beta Wolf Baron Corbin.
Beta Wolf Baron. I'm actually not against the idea of putting
Corey Graves is
Great
the
Wolf.
alpha. Corey Graves is the alpha wolf. He's the beta. He's the right hand man. He's the enforcer.
I mean, yeah. If you look at it past like the meme definition of what people assume Beta is like just being like a total bitch, you could totally see that where if you actually went with like the actual wolf of like Corbin is just this total boss, but he's not a leader. I like that actually. That'd be kind of cool. I could see that working. Because Corbin needs to get out of this like whatever.
I know, like he's no longer with JBL, if I remember correctly. That only lasted a few weeks.
Ever
And
since
then,
Corbin,
and
Corbin
then,
has been shit ever
and
since he
then,
traded.
and then, you can add in their associates
Okay.
for this little like Miz and Maurice.
If you also add it, also forget if Champa gets back from recovery, you can also add that as a third. Since him and Champa.
I really hope they don't put Tampa back with Miz.
I don't
That
want
is a
that either.
downgrade. That is a downgrade.
I actually want to see him and Loomis together.
Tampa and Loomis or Miz and Loomis?
Ciampa and Lewis. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Gargano's already with Loomis, so maybe they just throw Ciampa in there and they just become a whole trio of geeks. The Geek Squad.
Geek Squad.
Yeah. Because Dexter and Johnny are a couple of geeks.
But they're also Lewis is also creepy too. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's a creepy geek. The worst kind of geek.
Like Josh.
I love Loomis.
Creepy Josh.
I mean, I did have the Lumens character in XWE, Dr. Lumens.
I remember during a Facebook group I was in called Media Club. They had a Zoom thing for honor doing the Connor's Cure, and one of the sponsors was doing a Zoom call with Loomis, and that was an interesting experience talking to him. Funny thing is, he was in a cockpit. He has like a cockpit style setup or something in his house, and it was amazing to see how that worked, how he was, how he explained his character from his Impact run to his NXT run to his main roster run, and see the compare and contrast between each version.
I gotta admit real quick, I have no fucking idea who we're talking about. Someone catch me up to speed.
Dexter Loomis.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Zoned out for a second.
We are professionals.
It is what we do around
Yeah.
here. Uh, it's just, part of it.
Um. Okay, back to chamber. How about? Uh,
What's the next one? Is I know it's the women's match. Was the elimination women's chamber? Then it was the tag team match.
no, it was Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I heard. When I remember that one, if I correctly, they made the last ending. Brock got pissed and he F5 a referee and
Twice.
twice. And I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, that bit was not planned. That was,
Honestly, this is the second time that there's been an alleged unplanned spot between Brock Lesnar and a referee.
yeah,
Got a feeling it was probably.
yeah. Cause like, come on, it's out of nowhere the referee trying to sell an F5. Like, how that not planned,
Yeah. Yeah. If it wasn't planned, you would think he would try to like get away.
right?
I think it's just becoming Brock's character that just he gets mad and just beats up people who have no reason to be beat up. But the match sucked.
Mm.
My
I
only
think
comment on it is I'm trying to remember exactly what it was Bray had said on SmackDown.
he
If it
said
was,
Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, whichever one of you makes it out alive, here's some advice. You should run.
okay, so that doesn't mean the winner.
No, just whoever walks out alive.
And I
Which
think you would
technically Brock
say
Lesnar walked
Brock
out alive.
Lesnar. Yes,
But if it's on
almost as a red
Raw,
herring.
I hope so. Because at this
I,
point,
I
I said Bray and Brock
this
would be
is
a
what I
horrible
say.
match, but I would take Bray and Brock over Omos.
The only way I could actually handle that would be if that was a triple threat. Actually,
What, Bray, Brock, and Omos?
yeah,
Oh God, that'd
I
be
could do it with a
terrible.
4-way with Bobby Lashley too, but I'd rather have just
Just take,
Bray
just
versus
take
Brock.
Omos. Just take Omos.
But like,
Omos
yeah,
won a championship at WrestleMania.
I
How can you
mean,
doubt Omos? How can you doubt Omos?
very easily.
He might be a
I
big man,
mean,
but he's not that good of a big man.
no, he is awful.
but no, I'd prefer to see Bray and Brock. I'd love it if like the before Omos is able to be challenged, like like Bray somehow takes him
Uncle
out of the
Howdy
equation.
abducts Omos.
Yeah, and he takes the like somehow. I want to see that somehow happen. That would be great. I'd love to see Brock and Bray. I think the reason it could potentially work is because Undertaker is supportive of both of them, and they have that sort of bond thing there in that regard. I hope, and
I
Bray
mean, you
is
also think back if you look back at like, because I know a thing with a lot of Bray's storylines with more established people is that there's always some sort of past interaction that you can link. With Brock, you think back, I think it was the Royal Rumble in 2016. My family eliminated Brock from the Rumble, and then I think they were supposed to have a match at Mania that year, but it
I got a
completely
storyline
ended.
pitch for you.
All right, shoot,
Bray just takes out Omos, right?
as he should.
And he reveals to us what the Undertaker said to him on Raw.
Okay.
Take back the streak.
Ooh,
That
that
would be
would,
fascinating.
yeah.
No.
Like, okay, what do you mean by like, does he start a new streak or does he beat the one who beat the streak?
He slays.
Okay, so it's not so much Bray's trying to start his own streak in honor of Undertaker, it's get revenge. Because I can't do it.
Yeah.
That would, okay, I'm not gonna, That was the plot.
I'm sure that was probably really interesting. Unfortunately, it did not come through.
Professionalism.
Uh, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That on a t-shirt.
Every t-shirt. Professionalism. That's what we do.
45.50.
Why are you taking notes? What?
Because I want that. That's what we do. That's what we do for a.
Already got you. Professionalism. That's what we do.
We're professionals. You can't tell us we're not.
Uh, um.
We're the best ever at what we do.
Yeah. Eat your heart out.
This is our podcast. It's all that we got.
It's true.
This needs to be the new intro song.
We're better than you because we're professionals.
Fuck you, monkey player.
And fuck
Reason-
Twitch.
But we're back on there.
Not for long.
Oh my god. Those are definitely not words we want to hear. Oh.
You just hear the confidence in his voice. We're back on Twitch. Not for long.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ugh.
Uh,
Shit.
well,
Um,
I'm temporarily dying. Might I point once again back to our lovely shops?
I thought we were having another in memoriam for deceased.
Yeah, well, we have that in the background.
Oh.
We got all our stuff. Like, you know, you can buy stuff. It's awesome.
Oh, they ship out of the UK? What the fuck?
Yeah.
None of us are from the UK.
No. But we're professionals, so.
Okay.
You'll love it
Uh, hashtag professionalism.
Oh.
It's what we
Oh,
do. I don't have no idea where we're on the chamber.
we
we
were just
were
finishing up Bobby,
talking-
and we were just finishing up Brock Lesnar and Bobby.
I think we're just gonna go right into the tag match.
Yeah. Great couple and Judgment. It was fun.
the match.
Ow.
Did
I
you
don't
headbutt?
Beth Phoenix did a spot. Did a tribute to a Japanese wrestler with her face paint she did for.
I thought it was one
Nakano.
of the shots.
Hmm?
Was it
Bull
Bull?
Nakano.
Yes.
Probably.
I thought someone was saying it was Luna Vachon or something.
No, it was Bull, the famous Japanese wrestler who with Blaze used had a feud with. It was her paint style.
The lightning across the face type shit.
Even though it wouldn't make sense to do a Luna Vachon, knowing that she's very popular, she was born and raised in Canada. It makes sense to do a Luna Vachon, but hey,
That's true.
What can you do?
What also makes sense is for those cold, lonely nights, you can curl up in this lovely Shooting the Shite hoodie available on the Shooting the Shite shop page. Feel free to check it out and buy stuff. You probably should. It's great.
Oh God, he's
to hear.
blocking the camera. What's going on?
Oh no, my son ran in the room with no pants on, and I figured that might be a bit too fucking far for Twitch.
That
So
would definitely
That would
be.
I covered the
That'd be
camera.
too far for a lot of places.
It's a half naked 10-year-old. Fucking excellent.
Oh,
That is the an unfortunate side effect of having children is sometimes that shit happens.
They will do whatever the fuck they want.
yeah, right.
And you gotta remember, that one came out of me, so it's double fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the no fuck given attitude of a child mixed with you. Oh God.
I bet he has killer hair though.
I don't get the reference.
Yeah.
Kiwi killer hair.
But where does the hair come into it? I'm not a professional, Josh. I need things to be explained to me.
You were the kiwi killer. He's your kid, so he probably has your hair.
Killer hair! I have the fucking Vegeta hairline going on. What the fuck is killer about this, except the loss of it?
No, because you were
I
the
mean, to be
kiwi
fair,
killer.
Vegeta
The
is a
kiwi
killer.
Kiwi killer. It's
He does,
a
okay,
Shrek,
okay.
it's a
Listen,
Shrek
listen.
reference.
Let me
Okay,
break
it's
this down
layered.
for you.
It's an onion. Okay.
He's not
Sometimes
saying
it's
you have
stank.
killer hair meaning you have good hair. He's saying you have killer hair meaning you.
That was great,
No,
but I didn't hear the last 4 words that you said.
he's
Awesome.
right. We didn't. Professionalism. That's what we do. But like, no. What I'm saying is, the kiwi killer. I'm sure he has the hair.
Why the fuck are we
Damn
still
it.
talking about this? I'm never gonna get it.
Oh,
We'll talk about it later.
the title of a B sex tape.
What?
I'm
I'm
never
never
gonna get
gonna
it.
get it. 50
I like
seconds.
zoned out for a minute and then I come back to that. Like, what? Where did that come from?
Is that a security camera up behind you?
Maybe.
It might be.
Are we being watched?
I think
We're
we
all
How
are.
dare you watch us on our live stream? What the fuck?
This is why Belgium is watching us.
Belgium.
Hey. Shout out to Belgium.
Because of the American footage. Like I was just playing Cyberpunk recently, and like I thought what they're doing is they're hitting the cameras and they're getting everything through it that way. It's amazing what they do in 2077. I didn't realize we were that far into the future at this point, but yeah. So that is apparently a thing, or it might be. I don't know.
Chad Bartlett's here.
Oh. Hey, hacker.
We got Bartlett. You're trying to figure out what the hell he's watching.
No, probably has no fucking idea.
I do believe that is the vocalist of a very talented punk band, Porno Arcade.
Hey, maybe Porno Arcade can do our show intro song. The professional song.
There might have to be royalties figured out at that point.
Mhm.
I'm not surprised if you have to.
These things get complicated. Then that's just like reason number, mark it down. 31,236 that were better than Markiplier.
Oh, here was how I'm just now learning this is a thing.
Because you don't look at any of our profiles on Facebook, even though
Yeah.
we're all friends, you jerk.
Yeah, come on, bro. Get with it.
It's probably because I finally got it linked to the event page. I figured out how to do that. So we're actually live in the weekly event page that I had set up back for the beginning of the season a long time ago.
Alright, let's hear y'all use a
Yep.
song for
Flames up.
Blames that always.
Always blame the people at the top.
Yeah, always.
You kind of have.
Although we can't blame Sue from YouTube anymore because she's gone.
We can still blame her.
Is she?
Yeah, she's not she isn't the CEO of YouTube anymore. She's gone.
Did we bully her?
Yeah, we bullied her out of her position. It's our fault.
Oh shit! Our reach might be getting bigger than I thought.
Yeah. And what reason number is that?
4,273.
There you go.
I don't see you writing that down.
He's right.
She left, but
Come on, you're getting paid
You're
for
still
this.
not writing this down.
Oh yeah, let me just fucking go grab a sheet of paper. You didn't want to be on the cameras. I got you with the cameras.
But no, Campaign Rift is in charge.
Who the
Flames.
fuck is... Oh,
Sue.
NFT. Who's Captain NFT? Capitan. Or, guess I should say. I don't remember.
I have no idea about any of that.
Me neither.
I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing that someone took her spot, but
Generally, isn't that how things happen in life? When somebody's no longer in a spot, somebody else takes the spot. It's not really,
Usually, yeah. But how it goes.
sometimes as
It doesn't
quickly as
really
possible
matter anyway.
for
I mean, she was
efficiency
just the
purposes.
face for it, really. There's just a new face to the same shit show going on. It's the same exact thing happening. There's just a new person in front.
Pretty
Because
much,
nothing
yeah.
will actually change.
I don't know what's supposed to change.
Me neither.
I'm just, I
So
don't
fuck
know
it.
about any of that.
it's all run by AI. Let's be real, says Chad.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They're
The
catching out.
world is run by artificial intelligence come to take over everything. And
The algorithm is our enemy. Put that on a t-shirt.
I mean,
Yes, the algorithm is the enemy.
No, keep going. I wanted to see you cut a promo on the algorithm.
Oh fuck, give me a minute. You put me on the spot. I'm not good at on the spot. I don't know how the fuck I even made it on this show.
You always did a Mr.
Because you're a professional.
You
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
you always
I
did
am
the
a
moon
professional.
voice on it. You did.
Oh god, Tyrion Moon cutting a promo on the AI algorithm. That sounds like some shit that would happen.
Why is all the rum going?
Why is the rum gone?
Because I poured it out. All of
Why'd you pour it out?
to avoid temptation.
Temptation's why we're here.
I mean, rum was never really my thing.
No, so we did the women the mixed tag.
Kind of. We said all it was said, but I said it was fun, and then we went off on another fucking 20-minute tangent about nothing.
Yes.
Because we're professionals.
Then after
That's
that,
what
it has
we
to be
do.
the main event. After that is the main event, if I remember correctly. That's like something. I like this basically what a short pay per view in a way because it only had a short amount of matches for
Yeah.
at the chamber.
I am perfectly fine with them having pay-per-views that go off the air at like 11-ish. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Means I actually get to watch the whole show.
Aww. Chad says he's gonna talk to us later.
Later, Chad. Thanks for stopping
Bye.
in. You can catch us on Spotify if you're interested tomorrow. Listening to our sultry, soothed voices, you may even occasionally hear a random British guy drop in to really moisten your towelettes.
There's a couple British guys that pop in here from time to time. So.
there are, and then there's us Americans too.
Yeah,
Gross.
the ones that matter.
How dare you leave the Commonwealth?
Make you feel better in the EFED community. My boyfriend's EFED father is New Zealand. We made a canon that Tommy Dyer is Blake Buchanan's EFED father, and that's been a running joke for almost a year.
Honestly, it is the colony they should have just aborted right off the bat. Just like plan beat it.
I wish they did. Then I wouldn't
Let
have to
the
be here.
let the smallpox kill all of it off. Wait like
I
100
think we
years,
had
then come back.
smallpox. Did we ever have a smallpox invasion here?
Yeah, well, we brought the smallpox to the natives. At that point, we should have just like burned the fucking island, but burned the whole like burned settlements, killed people, just got rid of them. Uh, Left it, done the whole thing, done it right, and then come back about 100 years later and taken it back, and things probably would have been a whole lot easier.
Smallpox struck New Zealand in 2013, causing the worst smallpox epidemic ever to occur in New Zealand. Over 2,000 cases and a whole 55 deaths were estimated. Oh, shocking. How horrible.
You sound very heartbroken.
It was 1913. It's over 100 years ago. Fuck them and their families. They're all dead now.
We're professionals.
I mean, technically, that's just a fact,
They're dead. Fuck 'em.
which would
It's a
in
fact.
turn make him the most professional, which is probably the scariest thought I've ever spoken.
What?
That
Sorry.
you are, in fact, the most professional.
Oh
Well,
god.
I am a trained radio broadcaster. This just adds a camera to it, so I am slightly kind of the most professional one here.
Okay, new idea for the professionalism shirt. We just have your face on it as well. Just like a professional. Professional. Your face.
Well, then no one will fucking buy it. What?
You would say, I mean, your face is the word. I'm a professional. Damn it.
I did have I did have a shirt idea. Whenever earlier back whenever you shared the shirt link shop. I don't know what that sentence was. But I was thinking back and I think we should go back and screen cap the moment from what was it, the fourth episode with the you testing your gag reflexes over there. The moment, just that moment, and then print it on a shirt.
If you want, I don't give a fuck.
Just nothing special. Just screen cap that moment.
If you want to go back and find that, you go right ahead. I am never rewatching any of these episodes ever.
No, I
don't
had
think
to.
my last
I mean,
brain
I
cell could
fucking
handle
clipped
it.
it, so I clipped it, so I can get that shit no problem.
I've been combing footage and making little clips here, notes here and there, for uh, social media things. Uh, yeah.
You're losing brain cells doing that?
I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And there's not much in there to go around, so it's really dangerous. Be careful.
I mean, there's a lot there, but there's a lot of room too. I kind of have a big head, like,
Big head, not much going on.
eh,
Where you're in a traffic jam.
eh.
No, that's actually probably me. I'm always in a mental traffic jam.
You know, an interesting note when I go through these clips. Often, like, I'll have them playing while I'm playing a game, and just listening in the background, and I'll notice. When I forget what I was going to say, I remember at that point what it was, listening afterwards, and it just so
Yeah.
happens to coincide with as I'm forgetting. Uh, but I do eventually remember. I just never wrote it. Never bothered to remember again after that. So yeah,
So back to the elimination chamber.
Yeah. Um, I
I don't
really don't
remember
know what to
much
say about
about the
that
tag
mixed tag
match.
match. I don't really have much to say on it. It was just kind of a match.
It was an okay match. I was pleased with the way it played out. Um, it gave Edge the win back from Baylor to set up a third match. So
If the rumor is going, if it's true, I don't know if it's true or not. The rumor mill is that the next match between Finn and Edge, Finn is going to go back to being demon fed for it. And I'm like, can you really want to bring back Demon Finn, knowing that Roman basically
Roman Reigns killed the demon.
yes,
How is
and
that possible?
yeah, so like, what's the point of bringing Demon
The
Finn
last
back?
time the last time we saw the demon persona, he lost by simply falling off the turnbuckle.
okay, well, what if he's not like that demon? What if he's Judgment?
Oh, he's the demon's twin brother.
Well, what if he's just
Different guy.
he's a different?
The demon was
It's the
drunk that
demon,
night.
but this
The
time
demon
he's
was drunk
purple.
that night. Yeah, the purple demon.
Unless it's like what is like
Honestly, it would look pretty badass purple. I'm picturing it in my head. I might go create
I
it
mean,
and just play it.
to be fair, yeah, that does sound pretty sick. The red is, I mean, red. I mean, the red's cool, but it's just kind of overdone. Purple would be a good change. I could see it.
I picture like a mostly black face,
Finn Balor, Finn Balor with blackface.
mostly, but with like purple going down, just like to accent the this,
Uh-huh.
and then like the white across.
Yeah. Um.
That would be
I don't
kind
know.
of
That's
I
what
cool.
mean,
the
they
rumor
could.
mill is for this, but I don't know if it's going to be true or not. We have to wait and see to the next pay per view, to Mania, if that's the case.
I've heard the demon rumor too, so I don't know.
Like, they did selling more demon merch recently, and I was like,
Maybe
okay,
they're trying to test the waters, see if people still give a shit about the demon.
they do the same thing with Bray, with the whole with Uncle Howie and the
Did you say Uncle Howie? I thought you
yeah,
said Uncle Howie.
Uncle Howie, Uncle Howdy, whatever.
Hey
Howdy
there, kids,
doody
it's your old friend Uncle Howie.
boy.
I
I'm
like
sure
that.
I am not stoned. I am never. I just want to say, I act like a stoner sometimes.
Um,
But yeah,
But
the tag match
for the main
was okay for
event,
me.
it was all right.
I just don't remember a whole lot about it.
I
Honestly, if I
remember Beth Phoenix botched a pin breakup spot at one point. They did a brass knuckle spot. Then I think knocked out Edge, went for the pin. Beth was supposed to break it up, but she missed the time, and the referee had to stop the count.
Oh Lord.
I didn't
It,
notice this.
it was pretty bad. But other than that, it's all right. Men's chamber. That was a fucking journey.
I loved Bronson Reed. I,
Yes, I was. He was my pick to win.
I saw a couple paths that I could, but I didn't think Theory was losing.
No, it's like I'm like, there's no way Theory is losing, but if he does, I would like to see Reed take it because Seth Rollins and fucking crypto guy doesn't need to be for the title. Johnny's a geek. He doesn't need the title. Montez is a tag guy. He doesn't need the title.
But
Who
it
else
made
was
it
in there?
cool for Montez to be a turn heel with to have to split them
Let's see. It
up.
was Bronson, Theory, Seth. I'm blanking on who the fifth guy was. Who's the fifth guy? Bronson, Theory, Johnny. Oh no, never mind. Wait, fuck, I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm traffic jamming.
Montez, Johnny, Bronson, Theory, Seth, Priest.
Priest, that's right. Oh yeah, I forgot because I think he got mixed up. I think he thought he was going to Money in the Bank or something.
Our truth reference.
And also just a reference to his promo botch a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that men's chamber was insanity. There's a couple times I thought a couple people were probably gonna die in that match.
I thought when I saw the Montez spot, I was like, dude.
Well, when Johnny did that like poison Rana to Bronson and dropped him literally right on top of his head, I thought, oh god, he just broke his fucking neck. He just broke this guy's neck. That's a big guy to be landing on your neck like that, bro. Um, that big Rana spot off the chamber pod was, I thought Johnny died. um,
That's what Priest.
Montez doing his Spider-Man impression. That was pretty nuts. Um, no one really looked bad in that. Everyone kind of looked good coming out of it.
And I really appreciate that. If you when you're paying attention to some of those spots, Priest is one of those guys that's in a lot of the positions to make sure people are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. He's
Everyone looked good, even Logan Paul.
he did.
yeah. I mean,
And people say that Logan
He
Paul
does hit
doesn't
that lariat really fucking clean though.
Adam Page
care.
needs
People
to
say,
stop using that because he has been outclassed by a fucking rookie.
yeah, I heard that he had the better lariat than Hangman Page.
He does, absolutely,
Yeah, he hits it really
100%.
fucking clean.
And
Like,
I was like,
see, the thing I noticed with like with Hangman's version of it is like there's almost like this stop in between the flip and the impact. Logan's is just one fluid motion.
Hey, what if Logan Paul having to kind of go heel for this is why JBL came back to fuck with Barry and Corbin to begin with, to to get him to sort of help.
What, to put JBL with Logan Paul?
Yeah,
From what I heard, JBL's done. Like he ain't coming back. The idea was specifically to bring him in for Corbin, and then it failed horribly. So they just sent him. They just sent JBL home.
he got, hey, at the end of the day, he got paid for that short run.
Yeah, he got. I mean, Of course he got paid.
So,
If I wasn't getting paid to have to try to make people give a shit about Baron Corbin, then I wouldn't.
I heard that how this run failed, that even Hunter starting to give up on him, and that is sad to hear.
Eh, they've been. No, Corbin's just not that guy. But I don't know. So
so
what?
do
We're
we
probably
think?
getting Cena and Theory at Mania.
That's what I was going to ask. Do we think this culminates in Austin Theory defeating John Cena
I think
at
it does.
WrestleMania from something that Edge actually laid the seeds for in the press conference that they referenced for the
Hmm.
Raw match?
Yeah,
Was talking shit about Cena is like, but he put in the work or the hustle type thing. And this was
Hmm.
supposed to be testing whether or not Theory
Yeah,
had or did. What if the whole thing is about going all the way back to Cena's whole gatekeeper thing? You got to take it from me.
yeah.
Uh, the title that built that, the U.S. title, and Theory. This is about Theory coming out as
I could see that. Yeah,
you heard correctly, because one of the few major titles in Cena's early career was the U.S. title. So you can see
yeah,
how that works
yeah,
out in a way with Theory and Cena, because he's been in the game for almost 20 years, somewhere on that, 20 plus, and he's about to face Theory for his U.S. title, and that's just like been a while since he's been in a U.S. title picture spot if Cena wins. I doubt Cena's going to win because he wants to.
no, he will not win. There ain't no.
If that would be a whole other Nexus situation. We don't need a Nexus repeat.
Well, that and I'm sure Cena's probably already got another fucking movie lined up after Mania, so he's
Probably.
probably not going to be around.
Yes. If becoming he what people don't like Punk, but Punks have a point.
I
Cena
love
is
Punk.
being Cena is being what he hated. He became a big time movie star. And no,
That's why I hate when you see the full timer versus part timer feud, and then the full timer bitches at the part timer for being a part timer. You're putting your foot in your mouth because in about 10, 20 years, you're going to be that part timer, and someone else is going to be crawling at you for being a part timer, and then the cycle continues. I hate that dynamic.
if that,
yes,
if that. It
you,
might be even sooner.
Maybe.
somewhere
I
down the
mean,
line.
like, you look at, I mean, how many people did Roman Reigns use the I'm full time, you're part time thing against? And now he's part time. He used it against what? Brock, Cena, Taker.
I think it's those three. I think it's mostly those three. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he used that narrative on 3 different people multiple times, and now he's the part time guy.
But see that narrative is about being able to earn the opportunity to become the part-time guy.
Maybe that's a way to spin it, but I just look at it as, oh, I'm bitching at you because you don't deserve this shot. I do because I'm here all the time and you're never here. Blah 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 blah. That's the narrative they always. That's the narrative the full timer always goes for. I loved it when I think it was the first Roman Cena feud when Cena absolutely buried the shit out of Roman on the mic
Yeah.
and just completely just destroyed him on that narrative.
Was that the time Roman forgot his lines?
Yeah, I forgot his lines and Cena's like, go ahead, I'll wait.
Come
It's
on,
called a
guy,
promo,
you
kid. Keep
gotta
up.
learn to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called a promo, kid.
that was good.
That was great. But I got a feeling they'll probably do the full timer, part timer narrative again or something with Theory and Cena. It'll be so grand. Main event.
When is WrestleMania? That's what I think.
Okay.
April, I think. It's
Yeah,
usually in April.
I almost want to say it's like the first and the second or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's usually like first, like around like the first week or two of April.
Yeah, so the first and the second it says. Are they doing another
Yeah,
2-night thing? Gross.
Yeah,
I would much prefer a 2-night WrestleMania over a 1-night 8-hour WrestleMania.
Fuck no, give me the entire thing in one shot.
No, I
Make it
can't
a
do it.
day,
No,
make
fuck
it an
that.
experience. Let me get all my snacks together.
Fuck.
Let me get my drugs. Let me get everything. And let's just have one fucking massive day of wrestling and shit food.
Nah, I'm good. This
Although I guess it does
WrestleMania
sort of
does not
start in
need
the
to be a
afternoon
fucking
here as well.
10-hour show.
So what time does it generally start? Your time?
About what,
mm,
7, 8 o'clock p.m.
Okay,
somewhere on
it's,
there.
it's like midday, 1 or 2 p.m. here. So yeah, that's kind of different, I guess.
Yeah, so like back then it would start at like, I think whenever they were still doing it all in one day, it would actually start at like 6 or 5 or 6, depending on if they were doing a pre-show, and then it wouldn't go off the air till like midnight or 1 in the morning on a Sunday.
That's
People
a bit
got work the
much.
next day.
Yeah,
And you
kids
got
have got
like all
school.
these people. Yeah, you get the kids got school, got people watching. They got school and work, got all this shit going on, and you got a fucking 7-hour show on a. It was, yeah, it was a clusterfuck. I much prefer the 2-day format.
So you're used to, so you're finally enjoying the 2-day format of Mania, not the 1-day thing anymore?
I definitely.
I mean, it's really a 3 day thing.
I mean, if you count
NXT.
NXT
It's
in,
a
then yeah,
4 day thing.
Hall of Fame,
No, no,
NXT,
you
then the
you
two
have
WrestleManias.
SmackDown,
Oh yeah, SmackDown.
and then you have night one, and then you have night
Yeah.
two, and then you have Raw.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't even thinking about that.
The Raw
Oh
after
yeah,
WrestleMania is
because
always
now we're
so
getting
good.
back. Well, they haven't been as good the last few years, but I got this is gonna be the year it's gonna pick back up. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Yeah, Eric, this is like what Hunter's first Mania in controlling it and creative.
Yeah,
So this is a
I've
big
kind of looked at like ever since from like SummerSlam to Mania is Triple H just trying to clean up the mess. Post Mania onward, I think that should be a reset and a clean slate.
Normally that's what it always has been for Mania for the release, basically like their new
Yeah, I
year.
think it's time to get back to that and
Yeah,
like
but
really just kind of reset the board.
I had seen something today suggesting, though it was for a link to a Patreon for more information, so I wasn't doing that, about Vince McMahon having some control and creative again.
I
Um,
don't know about that. I don't believe that.
I don't necessarily either. However, you never know,
No,
and
who was reporting it? Fucking Meltzer.
I didn't see. I didn't investigate further. Um, but people are going to speculate
if Vince
that
is very creative, some of the wrestlers probably will not be where they are now. If Vince wasn't, it was if Vince was still in charge.
now people have speculated about him getting fingers back into any form of creative, but you got to think even if it's just he's forcing a small script of his own for the show, sort of thing. That could be a creative. You don't know in that regard, based on that. But yeah, that that was that.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, the I don't. I can't imagine a scenario where they would actually will.
Vince McMahon in charge of creative for the Snickers match
Oh
at
God,
WrestleMania between Bronson Reed and Otis.
yeah. What is it? What is
That's
it?
a bit on the
Isn't it
nose.
actually supposed to be cinnamon toast crunch?
They announced a partnership with Snickers for
Oh, I thought they were
WrestleMania,
doing.
so
Are they doing multiple sponsored matches?
possibly.
Cinnamon toast
How
crunch,
many food themed matches have you?
Snickers.
I'd love to see something like that. These sponsored things actually be more like commercial styled matches, just short little things that are just like advertisements
Well,
that
remember
tell
one
a
time
story
they
with
did a
them.
KFC commercial.
I was just gonna bring that
WWE
up.
did
It
a
was
KFC
hilarious.
commercial where they literally just had Dolph Ziggler dressed up as Colonel Sanders go out and squash
Good.
the Miz.
And they did the
Yeah.
same thing with Sean at one time. They had Sean dressed up as
Yeah,
Sanders.
that I'd be fine with.
That was
Um,
funny when he did Colonel
you know what?
Sanders.
Here's an idea. I'm gonna make a pitch for the cinnamon toast crunch match. Does anyone remember in AEW Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy in the Mimosa match,
Oh,
Unfortunately,
where the only way to win the match was to throw your opponent in a pool of mimosa?
No, I didn't see it.
The
unfortunately,
cinnamon toast crunch match, the winner is only determined by who gets thrown into a giant pool of milk.
milk and cereal.
And the official for that match will be none other than Kurt Angle.
the smell though.
I know it'll be awful.
But
It'll
there's
be
no way
awful,
they're gonna
but
make that
there you
milk
go.
chill for a whole match.
Could it be almond milk so we can damage the environment a little bit more?
But picture something like this done in a cinematic this time, like a cinematic commercial, like little. For instance, the production with the advertisements for WrestleMania goes Hollywood, this
Oh,
type of thing. But to start doing your partnership things, your commercials in some little shorts of stuff like this.
that would be
Uh,
fun. Can we talk about that Seth Rollins Joker ad? That shit was great.
it's moisturizing. What's
I
up? What's up
love.
the voice?
Yeah, moisturize. What's I had to go to the man cave. I didn't know we had a man cave. That man- The man. I loved everything about that. I loved
I,
everything.
my wife did too. She absolutely loved that.
Seth was a perfect fit for the Joker. Like who better?
I saw a clip of Rhea Ripley as 11 from Stranger Things.
They gotta have Dominic in there. It would be malpractice if you have Rhea in one and Dom isn't there. I think I saw Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre in a 40-year-old virgin.
Yes,
That's
You
gonna be
would
great.
think of all the movies they picked from, they chose that one for the Brutes.
I love it though.
It
I've
was
seen like
probably
the
Seamus's idea.
probably like that sounds like
Oh,
something.
speaking,
That sounds
um, I don't know if anybody follows this, but the new WWE the 2K23 game coming out, they did announce that playable options for the general manager mode will be Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze because of
ooh.
their old show on YouTube.
Yeah, was it
Uh,
Brand Wars or something?
yeah,
Yeah, Brandon Wood for
That's
up,
cool.
up, down, down. And you think that's what he unlocked. You could also buy
No,
him
I think it was
also Breeze. But here's the thing: I think it's funny though, since Breeze no longer is an active competitor in WWE, but somehow found a way to have his
yeah.
own talk in the game.
I think Breeze went back to be like a backstage person, but I think he retired actually.
Oh, so that makes sense then.
And I think he actually just straight up retired because he
I
hasn't
thought
done
he tried
anything
to just
since he got cut.
pull a Jake Roberts because like he works for AEW, but somehow still makes figures from WWE and be part of WWE video game.
Yeah,
And I was like,
It's
I want to know
amazing.
for Jake. I just want to know how the hell Jake got that deal.
Yeah,
Isn't it like part of like the Legends contract?
it might be.
I
Well,
think so.
I know there's also like a different contract for being on the video game. Like 2K has their own contracts with people for the games. There's a reason why I think it was 2K19. 2K19. There was a lot of people that had been on the roster but didn't make it in the game. Like I think Brian Kendrick wasn't in the game. Champa wasn't in the game. Nikki Cross wasn't. Can't think of everyone. It's been a while. But,
Mm.
I'm also fairly certain your mom wasn't.
uh, yeah, I don't think so either.
Nor your dad.
So back to the elimination chamber.
Yeah, which I tried to, but once again, as soon as I said it, we went on to another.
The main event of the evening. Obviously, we all knew what was happening. In a way, maybe we didn't, maybe we didn't, maybe we hoped, maybe we didn't, maybe we just enjoyed watching the match for everything it was. I'm just going to go out and say this. I believe it was a fantastic match from storytelling point of view. The way Roman worked the crowd the entire night, the entire match, the whole from the waiting to the shouting. I tried to help you. He loved you. The whole exchange out there, just Roman working with everyone out there, drew a lot to the whole. Obvious. Then the shenanigans, which we knew were coming for whatever, but we also knew Roman was going to win, and he still won in the way that Sammy looked fantastic. Like he really could have won, but shit just didn't work out. Um, and that I thought was pretty well done. Um, the babyface run can't always end with success. You have to have some heartbreaking failures in order to build other stories.
Yeah,
The Kevin Owens spot at the end.
it was. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. It was cool. Um, honestly, the I was like when okay, going back to the beginning, like when Roman comes out first instead of the challenger, I'm like, oh, they know. They know. And it got proved. First off, I believe there was a point Roman was booed so loud you couldn't even hear his music
Mm-hmm.
as he was walking down. You couldn't hear his music. And then Sammy comes out, you can't hear his music because they're cheering so loud. It was just the perfect storm. It was great.
It's
And
storytelling.
then like I think 5 minutes straight, they don't touch. And the audience is just on their the whole time before they even do anything. Brilliant. Brilliant.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole spot with Jey Uso too.
Oh yeah, that was I was convinced that something was something.
That's what I got from that.
It's
Awesome.
funny. He's the one who's was cutting out, and Brooks the one that disappeared.
Brilliant.
Hey, I got the shit logo.
Uh, sometimes
Uh,
it's a badge of honor. It all depends on how you
How you
swing
look
it.
at
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I think at this point we all need our own shit logo.
Ooh, I'll put our faces on turds. That'll be our next sticker.
It'll be yeah, and then we'll each come out with like it's like a literal bat.
I'll make cartoon turds of our faces.
El Pr- um. Oh. Um. So, anything else on the chamber front?
No.
I'm gonna take that as a resounding no. Rivet.
Oh, there's like 4 conversations happening right now, and you're just not a part of any of them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I mean that's why that's the whole A B C D E F G's were out of space. We'll be with you in a minute.
Sometimes you've got to be talked off a ledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But which direction was the ledge from?
So how's work?
Uh,
I have not seen a
They
single person other than you in your feed since I've been here.
place
What's
is dead. The place is dead. Um,
I haven't seen you do any actual work. What do you do?
listen, I got up here tonight and everything was already done. Straight up.
Oh,
Everything
perfect.
is done. Yeah, everything was already done. My only job tonight is to sit here and do call.
It's not a bad way to get paid.
No. Um, eventually I'll get bored enough and try to find something to do once we're done here. I'm sure there's something to do somewhere.
You can always clean something if you really are that bored.
Yeah.
if you got time to podcast, you got time to clean cast.
Hmm.
Professional. That's what we do.
Um. So I'm seeing something that I just find absolutely hilarious. A little bit of AEW news. I think it was a couple days ago. Tony Khan announced a major announcement on Dynamite.
What was the announcement? Do we have it yet?
All access.
Well, that's what I've got.
It's a fucking like backstage-ish style like
It's
show airing
basically
after Dynamite. It's more TV, but it's not wrestling even.
So it wasn't even a release date for the game.
no,
No,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
yeah.
It's just a
What it-
TV show about what they do.
And yeah, if you believe the rumors about um, Kenny Omega's contract is apparently up. Imagine the guy who has been the head of this game project leaves before the game.
That would be fitting. That game, they've been talking about that game since they began.
Yeah, and then the guy who's talked the most about
I
could
get that
potentially leave
they
before
want to
that.
they want to release a product that doesn't have glitches and bugs and shit. I get that, but at some point you have to just fucking put it out there.
Well,
It's been
here's
so
the
long.
thing: the reason they've outright admitted why it's taken them so.
It's an ESRB rating.
Yeah, they couldn't get their T for teen rating,
Hmm.
so they had to keep going back and dumbing down the game before ESRB would approve a teen rating. So we're not getting the product that they intended. I can already tell you that. We're getting a
But
we're
shit
getting a
else.
we're getting a we're getting a neutered product. And I mean, Dean
That
doesn't
sounds
really
about
look.
right for wrestling, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I just I found this picture of Tony Khan. I'm sending you in the group chat right now. It is just it explains everything. look
He
look at
just
those
needs some
eyes.
white dust on his
He does.
nostril.
He does. He just needs some white powder under his nose. It's perfect. I mean, you look at his. This is not a sober man.
Oh god, no. It is cracked out of his fucking brains. And I love it. I love that for him. It's my favorite thing about him. I'm not even joking. My favorite thing about him is that he's always fucking coked up.
Oh yeah.
Which is a great segue into the second uh, piece of stuff in our topics, the Tony Khan, Ariel
Oh
Helwani
my god.
back and forth during the
Snowman.
This
yeah.
That was funny.
Tony Khan just having a total melt over over mm, Ariel is amazing.
And this was just a great week for Tony Khan and his media presentation. He
Um,
talked about a war, a pro wrestling war between AEW and WWE, and how they really hate each other. And then you got Cody Rhodes like, it's not amongst locker rooms, it's that type thing. Uh, that was a little, you know,
see, I was talking about this in with some other people yesterday. Tony Khan's image has not recovered from the All Out. He ever since then he has done nothing but look like I don't take this dude seriously
he is
at all.
he is white and nerdy.
Yes, he is literally the
If not
he
for
is literally the
copyright
he is literally the character from the White and Nerdy music video.
if not for copyright reasons, I would play for everyone exactly what I'm talking about. But
Yeah,
like, there's whole parts of like I'm still fucking with copyright issues for last week's episode because of the Hogan HBK thing.
yeah. YouTube
Um,
saw that and said that's not going to work for me, brother.
yeah. And then the Psych theme too.
Oh yeah, that probably has a lot to do.
NBC Universal property.
Yeah,
So
You can't say there's a war between AEW and WWE. You just can't.
no, there's
They're,
no
they're putting up numbers that are comparable to the NXT show. You're not even touching SmackDown or Raw. You can't. There's no war. There's no war. If there was a war, you lost. It's as simple as that.
lost that war.
You're a good show. You have a good product. You have a place in the wrestling
Jeez,
world, but you're not the winner. Sorry.
I wouldn't even say their show's that good right now.
I like it. I'm glad they exist. I'm glad they're an option.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not saying shut it down. We cannot just there are so many, and it sucks to say that because there are so many people on the roster that are genuinely some of my favorite wrestlers. All of them are being horribly missed.
Yeah, because of
All
the
of them.
Bucks and Omega. I'm fucking over the Elite. The Elite can seriously fuck off. The Bucks are so goddamn bland. One trick pony doing the same moves every fucking week in, week out. Nothing changes, nothing's new. Oh, we put fucking thumbtacks on our shoe one time. Yeah, fuck off. You did it once. Piss off. What are you doing now? The same flips and dives. Piss off. Give me something good. They suck. They fucking suck.
Yeah.
They were good. They had my attention, and now they fucking suck. They're whiny little bitches, and I want Punk back. I want Punk back, and I want him to bring back the dude who threw a chair at Omega's head. I want it all.
I bit Omega's arm.
Sorry.
He bit Omega's arm. He didn't throw a chair. I mean,
Even better.
he threw. Well, he
Even
threw it.
better.
Well, he threw a
And
chair. I think he threw
and
a
you
chair at
will
the
get
other
it,
buck.
and you will get it in the night one WrestleMania main event: Kenny Omega versus CM Punk.
My God.
With
Imagine if they pulled that off. My
with
God.
Ace Steel, with Ace Steel and AJ Lee in Punk's corner, and the Young Bucks in Omega's corner.
I don't think the Bucks would ever leave AEW.
Honestly, I hope they leave AEW and go home.
Okay, Omega with FTR.
Ooh.
The
No.
interesting twist there.
Omega with Kota Ibushi and anyone else.
Jay White.
I'd watch that. I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Jay White's definitely going to WWE.
I hope so.
He's definitely going. Jay
If he
White is
shows up in
definitely.
AEW, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh yeah, because he'll be just as misused.
He'll be really
But
hot and promoted for a month and then nothing.
I wouldn't
Now,
even say a month, like 2 weeks.
now see,
He'll get like 2 or 3 weeks.
this is where I find things could become quite fruitful with these little business propositions they're doing with these uh, sponsored pieces of the show, right? With these little like factions coming up and around, like these other people, this gives you great opportunities to throw somebody like a backseat person from a stable into a little thing with another person, or a to build up the characters behind these while your main people are doing your other stuff, building the stuff around them. Um, just saying.
Like the Good Brothers, can we get them back on some sort of fucking programming, please? I'm a
Oh
big
yeah, I
fan of
forgot about that.
Carl. I'm a big fan of Carl Anderson.
Hey, I would be
I can
happy
take or leave
watching.
Gallows, but I want more Anderson.
I would be happy watching the two of them watching the show, eating a Snickers, with Carl Anderson talking about his hot wife.
His
His
hot
hot
Japanese
Asian
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
I would be happy with that.
Currently working on the Tony Khan.
What's that?
I'm currently working on the Tony Khan cocaine list.
I have no idea what
Oh,
you
you're
just said.
photoshopping some dust around his nose?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
The
Oh,
picture that he sent us in the chat. Yeah.
he's dusting.
Yeah.
So that's actually all the topics.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
A
Nice.
whole 2 topics.
Well, it was three that was 3.5 ish because the one was a little back and forth. Look, we're professional, okay? This
Yeah.
is just how we do, and that's how we did. So, you know, that's what we
So
do.
we're gonna have to write a song about that somehow.
Yeah, we're going to write a song.
I'll get fucking high tonight and pick up a pen and see what happens.
Wait, write a song about what?
Being professional.
I'll be professional.
Yeah.
I might be able to find somebody to sing it.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Options are limited.
Okay then. Have we reached our natural conclusion?
I think this is the point of the show where we just go, "Hmm."
It is a.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're actually all here. I might have to do it in a recording fashion afterwards, but it's been a minute.
Since what? Oh yes.
Hold it for just a few seconds so I can get a good timestamp on here. All right, about just before one. There we go, 151. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me write that down. See, professional. What we do. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, that's how that Vince thing would say. The good shit. That's the good shit.
Good shit, pal.
Mm, good shit.
Okay.
And before we call the night, just a reminder and a show of our one submission so far on the Send Us Your
That's
Shit.
poo. It doesn't look like much, but if you look at the picture, he pointed out it curves under. So it has got length. It doesn't have girth. I'm unimpressed by the girth, but the length is there.
Yeah. Hey, not the size of the boat,
That's
but
just
the
what the
girth of the
small
boat.
ones say. That's just what the thin ones say. Maybe we might even make a T-shirt out of it.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's our picture now. You can't have it back. Fuck you.
And
uh,
it's ours now to do with as we please.
which of course reminds not to forget to get you some of that.
Yeah.
I know you want to. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't anyone want to
And
buy it?
you can find that on the Facebook page. I will include it in the comment section or the description section when the upload goes to YouTube, also to Spotify. To by the way, thank you everyone for catching. If you are now on those things, you're troopers. We appreciate you. We love you. Even Belgium, if you were trying to steal our information through the video cameras that were located inside the Altar Boys. Uh, Workplace, which is where he was. After all, we went through the hard work of making these T-shirts with these milk cartons, and it turns out he actually wasn't as missing as we thought he was.
He was less missing than I was.
How
Yeah.
disappointing is
I
that to
wasn't. I
realize
wasn't.
that you
I
are
wasn't even
disappointed
supposed to.
for not
I
being
was.
missing?
I wasn't even supposed to be here, and I got here before you.
I'm a professional. I show up when I'm meant to.
Yeah, but you know,
That's okay. I'm still missing mentally. I may be here physically, but I'm not here either.
hmm, those could be potentially horrible words taken out of context in a later time. Be careful. The AI may decide that you know too much. And as such, those might be the last clips seen of you posted randomly on a YouTube account in, say, 35 minutes, and then nobody ever hears from you again because there's some weird serial killer in the hotel that you're at right now. It's that guy from a while back. Remember that was sitting on
Oh
the bed?
yeah, yeah, the weird, like, creepy stalker dude.
Yeah, and he's all like,
Yeah,
and he's coming back for fresh meat.
And he
Hashtag,
likes your haircut.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have
And
we got any news on the Garrett Kirk watch? Has anyone heard from him yet? Seen him? Whatever?
no,
No?
no.
Okay.
He's still very much. He's the one that's missing, really.
Oh god, can we put him? No, because he'll try to sue us.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'd go crazy. He'd go crazy if we put his likeness on merchandise.
Yeah.
what if we get someone to do a sketch rendition of him
So like
for like
it's
a
like
missing poster?
it's like one of those police sketches that's like not entirely accurate, but kind of accurate.
Yeah, like sketch him, kind of.
Yeah. Like maybe the nose is a little too big or too small. Maybe one eye's bigger than the other. Maybe he's actually got hair.
Maybe he can be holding a crack pipe.
Ooh, we can use AI to do it.
You might be onto something.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I might have to do that.
Yeah. Get the AIs to make us a Gary Kirk sketch.
Gary Kirk is a pile of human feces. He has slight blonde hair around his face and head, dull features, and looks the dull features and
I don't
glasses.
know if he's as useful as shit though, because at least shit could fertilize.
Well, yep, yeah, but our gimmick is shooting the shit, so I'm gonna see if I can do an AI caricature of him as a pile of poo, as a T-shirt design with a
Okay.
"Where's Gary?"
Oh yeah.
rainbow letters, so we can kind of have a SpongeBob feel.
Where's Gary?
Gary Watch is definitely going to become my favorite segment of this show.
Time for everyone's favorite segment of Where's Gary?
Maybe we make Gary a snail made out of poo.
Here's what we do. We take. No, got it. Let's do the pile of poo option.
I don't know, pile of poo, a snail made out of poo with Gary's face on it, with a "Where's Gary?" Uh,
That too.
it skirts
Okay,
just
it's gonna be
enough
this.
things, and it's clever enough. There's a whole millennial market. I'm just saying.
We still gotta have a meth pipe in there somewhere.
I don't want to push the
Some kind
limits
of
too hard.
Okay, maybe it's just a pipe. We don't have to be specific about the pipe. Just a pipe. You know. Good talk.
Yep.
Maybe have the back of the shirt just like a big bright like light shining down onto nothing. Maybe a question mark onto a question mark
Yeah.
to go for his angel thing too.
Oh yeah. The snail's like wearing a skull mask and a beanie. To play off the monster thing.
Okay.
I have no idea what you said. I wasn't listening.
Sweet. We're professional.
That's what we do.
So disrespectful, Josh.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
See, he likes it.
What are you drinking?
Totally.
Show me that can. What is it?
Strawberry apricot Red
We
Bull.
talked long enough for Lee Jones to show up again.
Oh Lord.
He's in the comments.
I'll hold on.
Are we gonna get another transphobic rant?
We might. Let me see if I can send him. You know
And
what?
we're gonna go for another 5 hours.
I was just thinking that it's another one where we've reached our natural conclusion 4 times, but we've kept going, and now
B.
someone's gonna show up.
British be it.
Don't. You
Oh,
just
God.
put that to everyone.
British be it.
You just put that on Twitch too? God damn it.
British
We're gonna be here all night and all day.
British be it.
Oh my God. We do our lives.
I was gonna cook sausage rolls, man. Now I have to talk to a fucking British dude.
Oh,
Oh, no, I've just been handed some sausage rolls. Excellent.
Oh,
so
well,
I want to take this opportunity to announce this. It's not quite live yet. I'm waiting for the server stuff to line up, but this will be the official link. Shoptheshite.com
I like that.
for the Shooting the Shite merchandise. Yeah, you can shop the shite. Oh, he's making brekkie. Oh no, wait, brekkie's when they go out, right?
I, I don't. I'm not sure.
I mean, you know.
He's making some tea and crumpets. Oh, have you guys seen the South Park episode with Harry and Meghan?
No.
No.
Oh, it was good. You should watch it. It's funny.
um, I'm gonna make a note of that, and I'm gonna make that an official advertisement for the podcast.
Sponsored, not sponsored by South Park.
Or Raid Shadow Legends.
Sorry, Shadow.
Can't do that while I'm doing this. I hope.
That made me laugh. That was
I
really good.
forgot about that one. I forgot about that.
I have my notes here. I don't remember what the other ones are for, but I'm sure I will when I go back and watch them. Oh, I wish the stream would allow me to make notes of things in the timeline during live broadcasting. That's the one thing I wish that we could do here. That'd be fantastic. It would make all of my plans easier.
Okay then.
I have to finally come up with a. Yeah, sorry, thinking out loud and talking to myself.
I do it all the time.
Sometimes you have to have a good conversation. And
Get the
sometimes
conversation anywhere else. I
sometimes you
talk
have
to
to.
myself because nobody else will fucking talk to me.
Well, it's not that nobody else will talk to you, just nobody listens to you.
Exactly. So, I mean, fuck, I don't even listen to these. What's even the fucking point? I can
Every
just pull my
time
fucking vocal cords out.
I smoke a cone on this show, we are watching a crime be committed live.
I don't think I'm going to timestamp that one.
Good.
but,
Put this on my face here.
but maybe I will, and I will send it to you. This way, Zuck has a copy too, in case it ever comes up.
It's for you, Belgium.
Okay. Are we there?
Are we there?
Probably,
There yet?
probably. Yeah, probably. All right. Well, thank you for those who have caught in, hopped in, joined in, done anything. Wait. Yes, Brekkie is breakfast out. I am actually making crumpets.
Excellent.
He's actually making crumpets.
Crumpets are good. With butter and jam? Yes. Yes.
So, CD, did you get to catch the way we started the broadcast?
No, I did not.
Would you like a reenactment?
Sure.
Okay, so we're all going to disappear for a moment, and I'm going to do this the same way the show started for the benefit of anyone catching now. This is just a quick repeat. So we will see you all here shortly as soon as I fix this. Okay. Gone far too soon.
Gone far
Soon
too
enough.
long. That dude was around for way too long.
You did request in the group chat that we do something with that this week, so I figured that was the best way to address that.
Rest in horny hell. Sleaze. The
That
sleaze
May
vile.
there be plenty of bananas for you
creeped
on
me
the other
out
side.
many a times and no more. The children are safe now. That's all I have to say. The children are safe
Yeah.
Did you ever see the? You had to have seen the because you were in UPW back then. Uh, the Sleaze Ethan Carnage series of promos where like did Jason like broke out into the lube or somebody broke out into the lube. I think it was actually Sleaze, but like it was a very disturbing series of stuff that was fantastic to watch.
Oh,
Good times.
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Good times.
Oh, look at you getting cocky, you little shit. You sit the fuck back down over there.
Wait, what did he say?
He said he wasn't listening to you. He's making a note. Mute.
I did it before you could. See, I didn't even let you take your own power back. Oh, now he's gonna be cute. Yeah. Oh, and I can't unmute him because he muted himself. Oh, what if I do this and then I do this? Can I do it then? Oh well,
Now you have the shit signal though.
now he's got the shit signal. He did this to himself, literally. All to prove a point. You know, we need a good audio clip to go with that. What do we got here? Okay, I'm gonna throw Into Space up and go ahead and make that face. Go ahead, do it. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's gonna be a TikTok somewhere. I promise you. You know, we're gonna grab this new generation by the balls, and that's not at all creepy to say because I mean testicles. Oh, I suppose that's worse. Uh, well, I suppose that that feels like a great place to point out that you can get this hoodie and this sticker and this shirt and this shirt that I'm sure our British friend would love to get his hands on. The Vin Vine, the Slayer of the Iron Bison, Shooting the Shite exclusive T-shirt that you can get coming up in the future on shoptheshite.com. That's not completely official yet. We're waiting for the technical side of things to iron out. But that's going to be the direct.com link. In the meantime, you can catch the link in our link tree on our Facebook page. I'm going to throw it in descriptions and stuff. Go ahead and buy stuff you want to. Who doesn't love things? Okay? People love things. I know this because I'm a people and I love things. So there's that. Did I show this one? You may recall that was the graphic used for season 2, episode 2 in the background. Maybe you don't because, but that was that. And you can get that there. Yeah, I think that's about everything. Right? That feels good.
He's still muted. Oh no, he's back.
What about that? What about that? What if you picture that as a commercial for Mountain Dew that was just filmed as a wrestling match and then later gets re-edited and released as a commercial.
What if we take a picture every way and this one takes
That didn't come through at all.
Not a goddamn thing. Nothing whatsoever. So you could say actually that your audio was missing, and we need to find it
No, we don't.
so that we could finally know what you were saying.
No, we really don't. It was a
So if I had had a little more time and a little more inspiration, I was going to debut an actual, and if the website was actually working right, I was going to debut tonight the official Shop the Site commercial.
We're professionals. We know the name of our own site.
shoptheshite.com. Unfortunately, it's not quite there yet because of uh, the redirecting thing. A bunch of crap that was far more complicated than I remember it being from when I used to do all this with my former show from many years ago. Um, Also wrestling related. But yeah, no. Otherwise, I would have put a little more force in and spit on it if I had to. But probably not the creepiest thing that's actually ever been said on this podcast, and that is saying something. 2 minute 12 was probably 2 hour 12 was probably a good mark too. Um,
I'm sure we've said multiple times since we're a good place to, and then it doesn't happen.
Probably not. I don't really know at
I
this
don't know
time.
either. I wasn't listening again.
I don't think we're even talking. See, we can't even hear you. So yeah, this looks like a very good place. Thank you for those who did check this out, who have found this. Don't forget to check the event. It's also in the Facebook page for the toilet paper giveaway. Captain Dildo Man over here is working on it. There might be some uh, packaging complications, as it would appear becoming very difficult to find the 4 packs that they were used to. You may find yourself with repurposed packages, perhaps,
It will be toilet paper, and it will be from New Zealand.
and there will be 4 rolls.
But I'm not giving you an enclosed 12 pack because fuck you.
It's probably not going to happen. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, Winner will be announced in coming week. So far, we only have one submission, and it's only DJB. So come on, let's get your shit out there. Shoot that shit and shoot your shot. If you want to buy a sticker to stick next to it after you take it, that would be cool too. Um, yeah, that sounds about right. So, hey, speaking of the
It
shite,
happened again, AB.
the Shizer Kaiser himself is in the comment section. Perhaps he has not seen yet, and we can never miss the opportunity to shamelessly plug. This is not officially the live site yet that you're going to see at the bottom, shopthesite.com. It will be up within the next 24 to 48 hours, but you can catch plenty of awesome things such as this Vin Vine, the Slayer of the Iron Bison t-shirt, our apology for getting it wrong, even though we were right. Grant, you did not stick that landing. You're missing in action, but he's actually here. Altar Boy t-shirt or sticker, the official Shoot the Shite hoodie, as well as the special edition Season 2, Episode 2 episode graphic in hoodie form. It's also available in other options such as shirts and different styles. Yeah, you can find all of that there. And if you want a sob story and a reason to buy it, it was made by my daughter, and she was 12. Don't break her heart. Buy her merchandise.
Yeah, you heartless bastards.
Exactly.
We love you, but we don't.
I
We just
don't.
need your money.
I'm not sure what you're talking about at this point.
Me neither.
There's also a delightful, but I forgot to download the image for it. T-shirt of shooting the shite T-shirt that is on a tie-dyed background. I have a sample coming for myself. Uh, I ordered earlier. It's gonna be great because I can also use it for Dusty Love Front Door Man because it's tie-dye.
Yeah.
So brand promotion. I'm gonna be a sponsored e-fetter.
Boom.
I'll get some model shots of Dusty Love, some videos in the shirt, and posting it up on the page, advertising it. We'll have to start doing some shoptheshite.com commercials and ads. Um, I'm debating on maybe hiring children. Like, huh? Like, we're gonna get some awesome stuff or so. I don't know. So, yeah, I need those stickers. Sticker in a long time. Get them verified. Tech. Are you going to pay for a verified Meta subscription too? Haha. Wait, is there a verified Meta subscription? What?
Yes,
Uh,
there is.
tell me more.
I don't know more. I just know that it exists.
Uh, just when I thought.
My brain does not have the capacity to research and explain it.
I suppose then just cut to giving into Elon and getting ourselves a blue a Twitter blue instead. Give money to all the horrible people out there. Um, why not? Uh, so,
How's about we stick this landing?
oh
Yeah,
no, no.
we need to stick the landing here,
Hey,
boys.
do you want to know what it was that actually cost Lee the match?
What?
Cut him in the middle.
The transition. Yeah, they hated the
Wow.
transition.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was weird.
Interesting.
But you didn't say anything bad about it when we were on air last
Yes, I
week.
did.
I don't remember this. You'll have to find the timestamp yourself.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, then,
I'm a professional. I have interns
Well,
to do that type of
yeah,
thing.
well, don't forget, you do have a sidekick. His name is Alter Boy.
fucking, I'm not looking for it. That's the best.
I'm gonna get some like cartoony like versions of the two of you drawn up like superheroes. Uh, and make some T-shirts out of it. Like I'll get the cartoony things drawn up, but then I'll put like your faces on it.
Stick
Maybe
the
maybe
landing, Josh.
maybe
Stick
maybe
the
maybe I'll
landing.
maybe I'll hire Alter Boy to do some face textures so
How's
I can
about
put
you?
them over
How's
the.
about you hire
No,
Alter Boy to
yes,
stick the
hire
landing?
me.
What's that?
What'd you say? Who?
Character versions of e-fetters, yeah. Make it happen. Um, but yeah. What do you say about some face textures? Huh? Can I get some face textures?
Can one of them say stick the landing,
$20.
Josh?
No, because
$20
that's
a
not.
pop.
I haven't been to Auschwitz yet. It's difficult to stick the landing. Uh, but yeah, okay. So the drill. Final shill and plug. Because it's got to be done. It has to be done.
Yes.
It's professionalism at its finest. So, um, for those of you catching us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Samsung Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Last FM. If I don't list the place you're listening to, I'm so sorry. I just, my brain not work so good. Okay,
Last FM is still
um,
a thing.
what's that?
Last FM is still a thing.
I think so.
Oh,
I think that's one of the things RSS distributes us to. Um, or catching us on YouTube when we're not blocked, Twitch when we're not blocked,
we were
Facebook if
blocked on
we're
YouTube.
not. Well, our last video was blocked for
Oh,
copyright issues. Um, we're running into all sorts of problems. They're just trying to deny us from being seen.
because we speak the truth. Unlike
You
Andrew
know,
Tate,
and we're
we will tell
professional.
you the real truth.
The whole truth.
The professional
And a
truth.
whole lot of other shit as well.
That's what we do. I really like that. I really
That
do.
seems to have hit a spot in your brain. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has. That's what we do. That's gonna be my got 'em. It's gonna be my got 'em. By the way, update. I bought a skirt
Oh no.
Nice.
and I hate it.
You know what we don't do apparently.
It's very uncomfortable. So I'm waiting to buy one that's more comfortable. I think I bought a size too small. It's so hard figuring out these women's sizes. Like,
You know, you say that's what we do. You know what we don't do.
Stick the landing.
Exactly.
that's what we do. See?
No,
See?
it is not.
I
Because we're
just
still there.
no. That's because I'm hoping for a random Phil
We're
Marshall to
still
appear,
live on air.
so so that I can
I
see
can't go anywhere because Josh refuses to stick the fucking landing.
because I want a Phil Marshall. That's what we do.
Um,
For a sound bite.
It'd be pretty late over there, wouldn't it?
I don't know. It may be pretty early. Lee's awake.
he's awake. Daniel's awake. Phil gotta be somewhere. Phil never
UK
sleeps.
time now. It's like almost 7 a.m.
Phil never sleeps.
See, they're having breakfast.
Yeah. Or
Spot a brekkie, brother.
No, that's only if they
breakfast
go
and
out.
or
That's only if they go out.
yeah. So who knows? Maybe Daniel's going out.
Kitty cat, hello
Maybe Daniel's
Timothy.
going out for a break.
I'm guessing Brooke is still struggling with her laptop.
Probably.
Maybe she gave up.
Maybe she stick the landing.
She definitely stuck the landing.
She ditched us.
She ditched the landing. That never happened.
That bitch. What a whore. I don't actually mean any of these things, women out there. I do not hate you.
I do.
But I do not.
I do.
And
I hate you
Altar Boy just dreams of one day hoping to touch one of you.
Segregate society now.
Not inappropriately or anything, or forced, or obviously with consent. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it.
He won't.
You got to build up to it, man. It takes a little bit of preparation. You got to psych yourself
Preparation.
up. You got to psych yourself up for the moment, right? Because it's got to end in just the right way, right? Like last week, but we had that whole, and that was fantastic, right? That the show built to that. But I don't feel the show this week built to a. I don't know if we
You
really.
drag this on for an extra 25 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know if it actually built to anything, and see that's my concern. And the only thing that concerns me more than that is that somewhere out there is somebody who does not yet have this Altar Boy sticker that you can get from our shop for a very, very cheap, inexpensive.
what?
It's
Here we
not
go.
right. It's his
Here we
old
go.
haircut. I don't. It's not right. It's not up to date. It's his old
Wait, what do
haircut.
you mean? I
It's your
took
old
that
haircut.
picture. I took that picture like 10 hours ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I am fucking wrong. Completely wrong.
Okay, you know what? I've got
Faceless
it. I've got it.
claims.
I know how we stick the landing. You said you've been waiting for something to build up to.
Yes.
We've been building up to this whole thing, but I've been missing this whole time.
Yeah.
So here's how we do it.
He just quit.
So does that mean we wait for Brooke now? No, I'm kidding.
I'm here till the end. For better or for worse, I'm here till the end.
This would make a great like airplane comedy. Like you're sitting over there in the co-pilot chair, and the pilot's just not doing it. Come on, and like the whole time it's just you're up there and you're running out of fuel, but the pilot's just not landing, and eventually we all crash and die, and that's how the movie ends.
Well, I have 88% battery, so it's gonna be a while before I crash. You stuck
Honestly,
it. We're not.
you
And
know,
that's
hon-
what we're the professionals and you're the fucking intern.
that's what we do. But no, that's oh fuck, I had it just a moment ago and I forgot. Uh, that's appropriate. I had a liner for an ending, but it didn't work out, and that
Much
is
like your first marriage. I'm sorry.
thankfully in many ways.
I'm
Um,
sorry. I
it's
know. I'm
okay.
sorry. It just came in my mind. I couldn't help myself.
I mean, it's funny enough that some of the same excuses that were used, so it's okay. Um, with that, it's I guess appropriate to finally call it a night. What I was trying to say though is that we are now officially linked to the uh, event pages that I had created for season 2 that generate every week for the show. We now officially linked there, so the video also appears live in that particular event. So it's also shareable and accessible to more people as well at this point. So
Sweet.
we can really start to offend people, perhaps eventually.
Good.
I feel like that's probably our mission statement.
We're here to offend and be professional. It's what we do.
That's what we do. Yes, yes. See, that's perfect. I got to make a note of that. And with that, I will go ahead and call it a do. Uh, Thank you again, anyone who stuck it out, appeared on, hopped on, commented, didn't comment, liked, subscribed, shared, did any of the fun stuff. Hit us up on Patreon, hit us up on the shop, hit us up on Spotify, or any of the other podcast locations. Check back our reviews, looked at us on social media, just followed us in general and showed any sort of support. Please feel free to continue to do so because, as you can tell, we really aren't doing much else. So, thank you again and have a wonderful evening. This is how I stick the ending. I'm going to hit end, and that is it. Look, it's